Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. Washington, D.C. is the capital city of the United States. This means that the nation's government is located here. You will find it on the east coast of the United States. Our visit to Washington, D.C. will fall into 5 areas: honoring past presidents, honoring those who have served in the military, Washington as the nation's government, Washington's national treasures, and interesting sights around town. Any tribute to past presidents surely has to start with George Washington himself. As our nation's first president, he earned the privilege of having the country's capital city named after him. He also has a monument dedicated to him, a 555-foot tall tower called an obelisk that seems to touch the sky. It holds a world record for being the tallest brick structure in the world, and it's also the tallest obelisk in the world. There are 50 flags that ring around the monument, one flag for each state. As much as the city loves its first president, Abraham Lincoln also has a very special place in the heart of the nation's capital. He is often called the Great Emancipator for being such a strong leader and ending slavery. His strong beliefs and character led the Union through the Civil War. The Lincoln Memorial is dedicated to him and is located close to the Washington Monument. There are 36 columns surrounding the memorial, which stand for the 36 states in the Union at the time of his death. Inside the building is a 19-foot tall statue of Lincoln that seems to be looking down protectively on his visitors. The legislative branch can be found in the majestic Capitol building. This is where the laws of the land are created. The Capitol sits in the exact center of Washington, on top of Capitol Hill, and you can see its dome from almost anywhere in the city. There is a law that says that no other building in the city is allowed to be taller than the dome of the Capitol building. He left his entire fortune to create the Smithsonian Institution in Washington back in 1829, and the Smithsonian Castle is the home of this institution. The institution created a number of museums with the donated money. They are known as the Smithsonian Museums. The most popular museum of all is the National Air and Space Museum. A visit there shows you how far air travel has come in just a little more than 100 years. It all started, of course, with the Wright brothers and their historical success with the Wright Flyer in 1903. This virtual trip to Washington, D.C. has shown us many important places that the city has to offer. We hope you've enjoyed seeing the many treasures that Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, has to offer. Thank you for watching, and listening.